boys and girls. I hope that you had a nice day today and you got to play outside. It's such a beautiful day. It's not so hot, not so steamy, which is always really nice. All right, tonight's story is called Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion. Not a bear, but a lion. She's not wearing a riding hood, but let's see what happens. This is Little Red. Today, she is going to be gobbled up by a lion. This is the lion. Well, that's what he thinks is going to happen. Anyway, one hot morning, Aunt Rosie woke up covered in spots. There was only one thing for them, spot medicine. Ring, 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 ring. Oh dear, said Little Red when she heard the news. I'll come right away. So she put some spot medicine in her basket and waved goodbye to her daddy. It was a long way to Auntie Rosie's house. Little Red walked under the giraffes, over the sleepy crocodiles, and past the chattering monkeys. She crept around the termite mounds and under the leaping gazelles. Then she caught a ride on an elephant, wiggled her way around the hippos and warthogs, and waved hello to the meerkats. Then she sat down in the shade of a shady tree, and that's when the lion arrived, the very hungry lion. Oh, hello, purred the lion. Where are you going? To visit my auntie who is covered in spots, said Little Red. In the time it took for his tummy to rumble, the very hungry lion had cooked up a very naughty plan. It says, my very clever plan. 1, sneak off to Auntie Rosie's house. 2, hide her in a cabinet. 3, dress up as Auntie Rosie. 4, wait for a bit. 5, jump up and eat Little Red. 6, eat Auntie Rosie for dessert. Well done, you are a very clever lion. And he rushed off to put his plan into action. When he arrived, the very hungry lion stuffed Auntie Rosie in a cabinet and locked the door. Then he squeezed himself into one of her nightgowns and covered himself all over in spots. That's pretty smart of him to put spots on. Of course, when Little Red arrived, she realized right away it wasn't Auntie Rosie sitting in the bed. She quickly looked around and spotted her auntie peeking through a gap in the cabinet. Then Little Rosie decided that she was going to teach the naughty lion a lesson. Oh, Auntie, cried Little Red, what tangled hair you have. And before the very hungry lion could even lick his lips, Little Red had brushed and combed and twisted and braided until the lion had a very lovely new look. Look at the lion. This had not been part of the lion's plan. So he opened his mouth wide. Disgusting, shouted Little Red. Why does he have his mouth open so wide? What gigantic grimy teeth you have, Auntie. And Little Red made the very hungry lion brush, brush, brush until his teeth sparkled. Oh, Auntie, sighed Little Red, what an old nightgown you are wearing. And before the very hungry lion knew it, Little Red had found a much prettier dress for him to wear. That had not been part of the lion's plan either. Does the lion look happy? Not so much, does he? I bet we can read this word if we try. Stop! Yelled the lion. I'm a very hungry lion and my tummy is grumbling. Little Red pointed her finger. Well, trying to eat children and aunties is very naughty. If you were hungry, all you had to do was ask for some food. The very hungry lion led Auntie Rosie out of the cabinet and said, sorry, ever so politely. Little Red gave Auntie Rosie the spot medicine, which worked immediately. Look, all her spots are gone. Then the three of them gobbled up a whole basket of donuts together. The lion had 5. Soon it was beginning to get dark, so the lion walked all the way back home with Little Red on his very best behavior. He promised to never, ever try to eat another auntie or any children. But he might be tempted to eat Daddy. No, bad kitty. And that's the end. All right, I hope everyone has a good night. I like that story. It was very much like Little Red Riding Hood, but instead of a bear, there was a lion, and there were some other surprises. All right, good night, boys and girls.